got ourselves team 1 together with Facile over as a demonology, Warlock, Grifka on the team as a sub bro. We got Holy Saya joining back in as a red paladin, Tavi on the team, as well as No Brain DH. Kershaw, correct me if I'm wrong here. Correct the record for me. It's going to be opener with Duel as well as Grifka, some of the burstiest classes in the opener. Stun immediately. It's going to be a full go by Grifka. Trying to see if he can blast out Duel. Secret technique is absolutely going to crush through his health, but barely surviving it with Alexia right after. Evasion for Grifka. It's going to go for a trinket. Trying to see if he can stay aggressive here. Going to be a board. Oh, it's going to do well. Did end up rolling kind of into a wall. Probably has a port already. Grifka, I think he knows that Duel is just going to go forward around the pillar. He knows he's just going to stick around there. Might as well get some damage off of the Zoen. Kidney shot onto Duel. Goes for a trinket. No trinket for Grifka. Does have a cheat death in case he wants to use it. Disarm right after. Duel is playing it slow and steady. Does not really go for like a big go. I guess he's waiting until he gets himself a proper leg sweep. Grifka has to see if he can find himself some way to blast through all these defenses. Does go for the Clucker Shadows off of that Karma. Removing the Karma entirely. So he's playing that one trinket or one PvP town, where Cloak of Shadows gives you dodge, but also removes physical debuffs. Stun onto Duel. Is it going to be enough though? Does Grifka have the damage? Cheap Shot after. Mad damage. Oh, Duel does go in for the Battle Master's Trinket, but even then his health dips super low right after that Eviscerate into a blind to follow. Does Grifka have enough damage to follow? Unless maybe he goes for a Gouge. He's got to give himself a little bit of time until the DR for stuns falls off. Duel trying to see if he can go for a bit of recovery. Grifka not giving him any breathing room whatsoever. Just sees one more hit. Goes in for advantage. Does not have a Shadow Strike to follow up though. He does need to make sure he gets himself a final kill here. Eviscerates to follow. Oh my god, there's so much damage. In-cap as Duel barely survives that one. Gonna be a full stun, full burst on our Grifka. Secret technique. Oh my god. As soon as you trinket out of a rogue, there isn't much you can really do. Shadow Break trying to see if he can fight the Grifka, but Grifka is going through a bit of a lag fest again. Stun to follow. Shadow Break trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Secret Technique just absolutely blasting him out. Get another cheap shot right after. Grifka does go in for a vanish. Shadow Break was not able to capitalize the kill right then and there. It is a bit of a rough spot. Like, you could just go down in your moment. Cheap shot, opener. Shadow does not really have a counter here. Maybe this is where Grifka takes him out. Cheat death. Does he go past it? Blind. Oh, no health. It's over. It's over. Oh, Grifka, my man. My goodness, how? How do you live that? Who's up next? I think it's a bit of a tussle. Everybody wants to go in next. Everybody wants to go after the rogue who just took a bit of damage. It's going to be, it looks like it is going to be Adva at the end of the day. Grifka had a hell of a go with Adva last time, but he did go into this one last time when he dueled Adva. While he had all the defensives and offensive cooldowns available, was able to blast past Adva. This time around, he's a little bit behind. No Cloak of Shadows. Does not have a charge to dance. He got himself Shadowy Duel as well as Shadow Blades, and maybe that could be enough to blast out Adva. He does pick up the Eye, sending in the demon really early, trying to see if he can get past the demon as soon as possible. It is going to be immediate trinket for Adva off of the cheap shot, summoning up all the demons. Grifka hit with a Mortal Coil. Not much you can do. Might decide to go for a vanish right now. Not in a great spot. Does go for a Shadow Step into a bit of a Eviscerate onto Adva. It is going to go for a vanish either way. Opener, Shadowy Duel, kind of lagging a little bit, not in a great spot. Adva gonna hit with a cheap shot really late. Wall as well as a Dark Pact is gonna be up for Grifka. This is definitely playing behind a little bit here. This is gonna be Shadow Bolt sent in back-to-back. Demonic Tyrant off of that stun. Does Grifka have an out? He does have a vanish. Mortal Coil to follow. Lots of damage taken. Stun around the corner. Might just go down either way. Oh, cheat death. He does get himself a vanish out with the cheat death. That's the only thing that saved him. That was such a good chain by Adva. Those seconds to seconds of a Mortal Coil, quick little fear, quick little stun, and just any bit of hits that all of his spells do. If the cheat death was not there, the rogue was done for. Does go for Shadowy Duel. No way the pet could stop him right now. Secret technique to follow. Full damage on Adva. Does he turn around? My god, Adva, no health whatsoever. Does not have any more healing right now. Does he have any dots on him? Looks like someone is bleeding him. Is going to go for the one final Warlock Hellstone. Grifka did use a Cloak of Shadows for this one. Has himself evasion. Has himself vanish in case he really needs to. Adva needs to lock down Grifka. Bust out on the most amount of bursts. He has himself defenses to work with. And the rogue is just trying to see if he can kind of huddle over to the other side of the boxes. Has the Tyrant right next to him. The Tyrant is going to end up blasting him. You might want to be careful with that Tyrant. Going to be Vilephi joining. Mortal Coil trigger to follow. Oh, he does go in for the Shadow Strike Eviscerate at the end. And he's going to go for a juke versus slow. But I don't know if he's going to be able to evade him whatsoever. There's just no way. Vanish? Consecration? Wait a second. No. Okay, the Paladin is going to have to pick up eyes, right? Stun. Grifka trying to see if he can get a trick out of him. Blind off of that stun. Bob to follow. Wait a second. Did the Paladin just... If Grifka survives this bop, some way, somehow, is it going to be a full burst? No, there's no way. There's just no way. I was going to say, if he had a cheat death or some other way to survive, the Blessing of Protection, if the Paladin did not have a Hodge there, then maybe just wait it out until Bop is over, blast out slow, and maybe do enough damage to break past his defenses. That was a rough one, man. Axe toss by Facile as he does himself the big pet joining as well. If slow ends up going for any offensive damage, technically anything that counts as spells a Retribution Paladin, that big observer would do damage to him as well. And Facile trying to see if he can back up out of there for just a second. Got himself the Dark Bag Gateway at the ready, trying to go for a bit of a port to see if he can re-engage slow. Does he have the damage then? Gonna be stun onto Facile? Did he get stunned so hard? Did he get hit with the hammer so hard he DC'd? Is that what happened? I'm sorry, what? I don't even know what happened. He got stunned so hard, he literally disconnected. Now that's an effective stun. What was that? I guess it gives Holy Sai a chance to play, but that was super unfortunate. Slow is going to go for the bubble, trying to see if he can maximize the damage he's got. Holy Sai just trying to see if he can back up out of there until the damage is over, and then he can get back in there. Shield of Vengeance, Crusader blaring right now, trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Can he go for one? Does it? I'm slamming the Paladin down with fast skills, trying to see if he can engage there as soon as possible. This is what Holy Sai, why he's got Crusade. Honestly, I think he needs to maximize and get a couple good hits with the fast skills. But I think he realized that Crusade is about to fall off. He needs to play it super defensive. It is going to be second BCC kind of walking Holy Sai away. The mad damage onto the Paladin. It does go for the bubble with the regenerate. We are at 64% dampening. But the man is just trying to get himself as much self-healing as possible, going for that percentage healing, which is dampened either way though. As Fast Skills does try to see if he can get himself, we're so ripped out of Holy Saya, goes in for the human racial off of that stun, and Holy Saya needs to just play defensive until he can reconnect with his soul, and then go for a little bit of healing, whatever he's got going on. But right now, went into Crusade, I don't know how likely that's going to be. Holy does have himself a Blessing of Protection. If it is a Spell Warden version of Blessing of Protection, then maybe he can make some work here. Because at least he can mitigate a lot of the magic damage and the magic CC from Fast Skills. Gonna be Mortal Coil sent in. No, Succubus CC did come in a little bit late. Fast Skills was trying to see if he could maybe time it together. Was not able to time it perfectly. Is he going for a Casbolt? Open up the portals. There's gonna be lots of damage on Holy Side. Does want to end up getting next to Fast Skills, but doesn't want to break the crystal as best as he can. The bonds are fell. Gonna be full Infernal join in. Does Holy Side survive this? Is he casting Fast Skills? At no help whatsoever. It's just over. Whoever goes next is just done. As is gonna be no brain DH. Just needs to throw in a glaive, and I think he might just have him, right? Maybe? But it's gonna be Fast Skills porting next to him, trying to get super aggressive. It's gonna rip off the guy's soul immediately. This is gonna give immunity. He did give immunity actually, another walk. Huh. Succubus CC off of that. Fast Skills did have himself. Oh my god, it's over, dude. Oh my god. Wait. No. Wait. No. Yeah, there's no way. There was no way. There was just no way. You don't survive that. Drifka were 3, but Drifka did eat quite a bit of lag at the end, man. That is so unfortunate. But the guy did, he ended up winning a duel that I honestly did not think he had any chance in whatsoever. So he definitely exceeded my expectations. Let's get us another going, boys, yeah?